Shri Shri Radha Govinda and Srila Prabhupada welcomes you all for our Level 2 Bhagavad Gita as it is course. These courses are offered by ISKCON Mangaluru under the directions of His Grace Ramanishta Prabhu, and these courses are based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. He is the founder Acharya of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So the seventh chapter, we'll quickly see what all we finished and what all left. Not much left. We almost finished. So first two, three shlokas, it tells about importance of knowing Krishna by hearing. Shravanam. That is Shrinvatam Svakatha Krishna. Punya Shravana Kirtana Vidunu Hrudayantastohya Bhadrani Vidunoti Sukrut Satam. When we hear about Krishna, then what are the misgivings? What are the impurities are there in the heart? They'll be removed. And then next, Krishna is the source of all the material and the spiritual energies. So what are the energies of Krishna? Who will tell me? What are the three energies of Krishna? Should we give chance to who wants to volunteer? If someone wants to volunteer, Soham. What are the three energies of Krishna? Mataji, you said volunteer, and again, why you're asking me? Isn't it Soham? Yes, someone can volunteer. I don't want to trouble Soham. So, yes, Udyat, go ahead.
Living entities, three modes of material nature, and Paramatma.
Yeah, but what are the names?
Marginal energy, external energy, and internal energy.
Yeah, connect both of them. Which is which? The
Uh, mar-
living yeah,
Marginal
go.
energy is living entity, external energy is the three modes of material nature, and the internal energy is Paramatma.
Yes, excellent. Absolutely. So the three energies are the marginal energy, that is the Jivatma, and the marginal energy is also called as Tapasya Shakti in Sanskrit. And then the external energy, that is the modes of material nature. So to call material nature, that is Maya Shakti or Bahiranga Shakti. And the internal energy is Krishna's energy. That is what Bhakti is also. Bhakti is also the Swarupa Shakti of the Lord. That's also the internal energy. That's why we say that Bhakti cannot be, oh, now if I think I have to become a Bhakta, I cannot become Bhakta. If you all think that, oh, I have to become Bhakta today, you cannot become. If you want to become an engineer, doctor, anything you can become, but Bhakta you cannot become. Someone has to give causelessly. Someone has to show the mercy on the living entity. So it's actually given. It cannot be achieved, right? It's not possible to achieve Bhakti. It should be given by someone. Mercy. And what is the reason? Why are they giving that mercy? No reason. Causelessly they will give without any qualification of that particular living entity. So that's the level of devotee. So and then the three modes of material nature controlled by Krishna. That is so Krishna is telling to surrender. So what is this verse? I told this is the most important verse, right? Does anyone know? Anyone remember? You want to try with that? Did you were chanting?
Devi Hesha Gunme Mama Yadurataya Mam Evaye Prapadante Mayam Etam Tarantite.
Very nice, very nice, so nice. Thank you. Yeah. So I'll ask quick questions to Soham and Tanya now. Okay. Now Tanya will answer this. The living entity, how and why Maya is able to capture the living entity? Why? Even though the living entity is superior, is higher than Maya, why Maya is able to capture the living entity? What Krishna is telling? Tanya, you want to try this? I think we discussed this. You remember that drawing where Krishna is in the middle, right? Vihan is ready to answer, but we'll give some time for Tanya and Soham, okay? Tanya, come on. Tell something, whatever you know. Why this Maya is able to cover the living entity? Easy, very easy. Something.
We turned our face away from Krishna.
Yes, exactly. So we turn our face away from Krishna means what? Very nice. We turned our face away from Krishna means what?
Stopped devoting him.
Yeah. Um, Stop devoting him. Okay. So actually, in a real sense, that means that we forgot, not forgot, we don't know Krishna, right? This Jivatma, the soul that's there, that's covered by Maya, this Jivatma, innately, it doesn't have Bhagavad Gnanam. They doesn't know about Krishna. Okay? Did you catch the point? They doesn't know about Krishna.
Okay.
Yes, good. And the next question to Soham. Soham, now what Krishna is recommending for this Jivatma who is covered by this Maya? Means, as Tanya was telling, it turned its face away from Krishna because it doesn't know about Krishna. So Maya is able to capture the living entity. The poor Jivatma doesn't know about Krishna. So what's happening? As a result, Maya is capturing the living entity. Right? Now, I'm asking what Krishna is proposing this Jivatma to do to come out of this situation. Very, very important. Come on, Soham. I know you know it. Should I repeat the question?
Yes.
I'm asking, now this Jivatma is covered by Maya, isn't it? As Tanya was telling. Why? Tanya is telling that because it turns its face away from Krishna, that means the Jivatma doesn't know about Krishna. That's why Maya is able to capture. Forget about turning our face also. That's also is too much. Simple thing is, this Jivatma is not having the knowledge of Krishna. That's why the Maya is able to capture it. Now, what Krishna is proposing the Jivatma to do? How can it come out of the situation where it will be free from Maya? No more Maya. No more material existence. What Krishna is proposing?
To worship him.
To worship him. That means what? To come in front of, yeah, of course. Absolutely. You got to the point. So Krishna is telling to worship Krishna. Then what happens?
You get out the Momaya.
He can
He gets you out of the Momaya.
he can get out of Maya, isn't it? Is it what you're telling?
Yes.
Yes, right. I'm hearing it. He'll be covered by more Maya or something like that. No, I think you told it right. He will come out of Maya. No more Maya. Okay? Very good. Very, very good. You got the point. You catch the point. That's all I want. Okay. So next one. Some more points last time when I was showing the picture, I was showing about the let me quickly show that. Some points that I missed. I thought to tell it today so that again I won't forget. Yeah. So here here there are 8 elements I told, right? There is no mind here. Mind is not there. Okay? Remove that mind. There are only 7 layers. These were the corrections. I was thinking there was mind also, but there is no mind in the layers. And one more thing is this is 7 layers, right? And here instead of uh, instead of rectum, it's anus. That's the change. That's it. Those were the two changes that I want to make. Mm.
Wait, Mataji, what's the one other after genitals?
It's anus. I'm texting it. I'm not able to connect it properly. I'm not able to put it. Right. Yeah. Now I got it. I'll write it. Here it's below that. Here it's anus. Oh, it's a and okay. Udyan, is that okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. And here we have I wrote 7 layers, right? It's sorry, 8 layers, right? It's 7 layers. That's the change. It's there in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So about the 7 layers and all these 23 elements. It's mentioned in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. If anyone wants to go and see it. Okay. Tanya and Soham, you can take a snapshot again, just in case. Okay.
Okay.
And you can take a snapshot of this too. These are the 23 elements. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry, bored. So yeah, these are the corrections that I wanted to tell. Okay, so we can quickly go now. Now, next topic was about the impious lack knowledge, and there are 4 people who come to Krishna and 4 people who doesn't come to Krishna. So who doesn't come to Krishna, they're called as dushkritinas, and who comes to Krishna, they're called as sukritinas. So these dushkritinas, they won't surrender to Krishna, and the sukritinas will surrender to Krishna. So we saw those things last time, and the last 2 sections are about the persons who don't have any knowledge, who have no knowledge, that according to Krishna, not according to me, I don't say anything. Krishna, whatever Krishna is telling, I am telling. Okay. And then those who surrender to demigods and those who are impersonalists. So we'll see that. Hmm. So this we saw. So I'll quickly go through the 4 things. These are the 4 people who doesn't surrender to Krishna. Who are they? Moodas. Moodas means grossly foolish people who work like ass. See this ass like this. They are very very foolish, right? And then Naradamas, who are the lowest of the mankind, like Jaga and Madai. These persons are so sinful, very, very sinful. They're woman hunters, drug addicts, alcoholics, meat eaters, whatnot, everything. Whatever the nonsense that they need to do, they will do. They're called as Naradamas. They won't surrender to Krishna. And Maya Aprata Gnana, the one whose intelligence and knowledge is stolen by illusion energy. And the Asurim Bhava Mashrita, who are envious of God, who are atheistic persons. These 4 kinds of people, they won't surrender to Krishna. And there are 4 kinds of people who surrender to Krishna. Chaturvija bhajante mam, jana sukriti norjuna, ato jignasurarthati, gnani cha bharata shabha. So 4 types of people. So they are Artho, who wants money, who are Artho means who are distressed, and Arthati means who wants money. Artha Arthi means who wants money, who wants wealth, and Jignasur, who is inquisitive, and who Gnani means who is searching out for the absolute truth. Gnani is the person who merges into Brahman. You remember that transcendental diagram, right? That's the Gnani. Okay. So here, now who will tell? I think we finished till here last time, right? So Gajendra and Draupadi, they both come under Vihan. We'll give chance to Vihan now. So, they both Gajendra and Draupadi comes under
Okay. The distress.
distressed, right? And Dhruva Maharaj comes under
Wanting well.
yes, yes. What wealth he was wanting? Do you remember?
A higher kingdom than his great grandfather.
Yes, right. Who is his great grandfather, Vihan?
Mama.
Brahma, right. So here, this pastime is depicting whom? It's actually the same person in these two pictures. Two pictures are depicting the same person.
Sukdev Goswami.
Yes. What is he trying for? What is his level? He's already
Searching for the knowledge of the absolute.
yes, absolutely. He's already on the gnana. He's already Brahman realized. He's already on the stage of Brahman. He knows that he's not this body and he's completely realized. Right? And these people who are in the I think these are also searching out for the truth, isn't it? And no. There are different levels of people sitting in the Naimisharanya. So what all they come under?
Inquisitive.
Inquisitive. Excellent. So, and here, Sugriva, he comes under
Inquisitive or distress.
could be. Even I'm not very sure. Under what he comes. I should see. I should check with some other. I'm thinking he's also inquisitive, or because he's directly having connection with the Lord. Maybe he's. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I'll check and get back. Okay. Mm, so this is the same thing. The four kinds of pious people. They're Sukritinas. Sukritinas means they're pious people. Are they pure devotees? No, they're not pure devotees, right? Because they have some other aspiration. What is pure devotion? Pure devotion means yes. I think we had a discussion about pure devotion, and I told to Vihan. Vihan, do you remember what is the definition? What is a pure? What does pure devotion mean?
24/7 devotional service.
Yes, yes. 24/7 devotional service means what devotional service? Sakshat Bhakti, isn't it? Chanting. And all the nine, any of one of them can be done. 24/7 he should do. And how his desire, he should have any other desire other than that? No, right? But these four people, they're having other desires also. They're having liberation means what? They don't want this material body. They don't want to have the problems of this material body, right? That is also one of the desire. So what is pure devotional service? As Vihan was telling, 24/7, 365 days. They're on the consciousness of what? That I'm servant of Krishna. They're not getting down to the consciousness that I'm body, I'm soul. Even the soul consciousness also they don't have. They're completely in that the consciousness that I'm servant of Krishna. Yashoda Mata, she'll not even think for a second that she's some other person. Her consciousness will completely be on how to serve Krishna as a mother. Right? No other thought. Day and night, her only thought is how can I serve my Krishna better? How can I do this for Krishna? How can I churn this butter for Krishna? What can I do this for Krishna? So that's her whole mood. So what is this destiny of these persons who are in the Sukritinas? So we are all maybe Sukritinas, right? What is the destiny of this person? Is when this person comes in a contact with a sadhu, with a pure devotee. then he's having full chances to become a pure devotee, right? At what stage do the Sukrinas become pure devotees? When one is free from all the desires. As I was telling, they should not have any other desire other than serving Krishna. They should always be on the platform of soul, right? Oh. They should always be in the platform of soul. They should not come out of the platform of soul. Okay? Hmm. What is the hope for the miscreants in this regard to devotional service? For a person who is a miscreant, right, who is dushkritinas, what is their position? It's actually very difficult for them to get to the. Actually, they won't go to the temple also, isn't it? They hardly bother about meeting the devotees. But if by chance, if they get an association of devotee, they can also be changed. The devotee, the sadhu, will have so much power to change anyone and everyone, right? The sadhu can do it. If they get in any person, no, irrespective of the person's qualification, whether he's a whatever position he may be, but if he comes in a contact with a strong sadhu, right, with powerful sadhu, with the power of that sadhu, this person can become a devotee. Exactly like Srila Prabhupada. He can make anyone and everyone devotee because of his power. The power of sadhu is so potent that it can change anything and everything. Why? Because the power of sadhu is bhakti. And that bhakti, what is that bhakti? That is the internal energy of Krishna. So this Jivatma, this is Tatastha Shakti, isn't it? And it just has Tatastha Shakti and Bahiranga Shakti. What can it do? Where can it stand in front of the Swarupa Shakti of the Lord, in front of the internal energy of the Lord? It's not possible. So if one gets an association of devotee, his fate will be changed completely. The devotee can change everything, anything and everything of that person. Okay? So it's the same thing again. The distressed are the arthati, the desirer of wealth, jignasu, the inquisitive, and the gnani are the four kinds of people who surrender to Krishna. Gnani here specifically mentioned in full knowledge of the absolute truth, free from the material desires. Here Krishna says among the four people, he likes gnani. Why he likes gnani? Because this gnani is not having any material desire, right? That's why Krishna likes gnani. Among the four also, Krishna says that these gnanis are my soul. They're actually because they do so much tapasya for Krishna, and they don't have any material desire. They're completely out of this material conception. Now Sukadeva Goswami, he's Brahman realized. 11 years he was there in the womb of a mother. He don't wants to come out of the womb because he'll be attacked by Maya. And when Krishna himself comes and tells that you will not be attacked by Maya, then Sukadeva Goswami will come out. Right? And then there is a nice pastime in the Srimad Bhagavatam about this, that when Sukadeva Goswami comes out, he immediately leaves house. He won't be in the house. And then Vyasadeva, he becomes very upset. Oh, my dear son. So he calls, Putra, please come back. Where are you going? So when he's shouting like that, the trees are reverberating. The trees are echoing for his voice. And it's told in Bhagavatam that the trees are feeling that pain of Vyasadeva, and the trees are calling out to Sukadeva Goswami to come back. And then how Sukadeva Goswami will come back? When Vyasadeva will recite Srimad Bhagavatam, he'll speak some of the verses, very, very important verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam verses, Bhakti attracts Gnani also, attracts the Brahman realized also. Okay, I know it's okay, we'll stop there. Okay. So, Tanya, you want to recite the shloka? Hare Krishna. Tanya. Soham. Is Tanya there?
No, Mataji, she's
Okay. Do you want to recite the shloka?
which one?
The one that's there on the slide? Udara sarva evaite. That one.
उदार सर्व एवाते ज्ञानी त्यत्मवमेवतम् अष्टाहि साहि युक्तमा मामेवत्मं गतिम्.
Yes. Translation also.
All these devotees are undoubtedly magnificent souls, but he who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like my own self. Being engaged in my transcendental service, he is sure to attain me, the highest and most perfect goal.
Yes. Now Krishna is telling that Gnani is his soul, right? And then Krishna tells what are the devotees to Krishna. Okay? This is Bahunam Janmanam Ante Gnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabaha. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders on to me, knowing me to be the source, cause of all causes, and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. So, if you remember, I was telling who is this Gnani? The one who merges into Brahman. You all know that thing, no? I don't want to, I'll repeat it tomorrow. You all know that Gnani, no? The Gnani who merges into Brahman. So, that person, he to get to there, this person who understands that Vasudev is everything. Wherever he's saying, he's thinking on this is Vasudev. He's not able to see Krishna, but he knows that everything that's existing, it's because of Krishna. Because where is the super soul present? Vihan, where is the super soul present?
In the heart.
In the heart, and also Paramatma is present where?
Paramatma in the heart too. Everywhere.
Sorry? Paramatma is present in?
Everywhere.
Sorry? What you are telling?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Means in every atom, isn't it? So this person is able to get that. Okay. Next. Bhakti. Devotional service is very rare. So now Krishna is continuing. Till now, Krishna spoke about the Gnani also. Now Krishna wants to tell a little bit about Bhakti. So Bhakti, the realization of one fully in knowledge. So in the beginning, the person may be trying to give up the attachment to materialism, and then for them learning some impersonalism. But in the advanced stage, now the comparison is that the person who is just in the beginning of devotional service, he's having still many material attachments. But as Vihan was telling, that 24/7 devotional service, that is pure bhakti. So this person who is advanced, then he will do whatever he's doing only for Krishna. He don't do any other things. His only goal is to just serve Krishna, right? And this person who is fully realized, who is in full knowledge, this person thinks that knowing that the spiritual life is full of activities, which is eternal blissful, and not just impersonalism and voidism. And this material world is just a perverted reflection of the spiritual world. Now there is a tree, right? Now there is a beautiful tree. There is a reflection of the tree. And if someone is seeing the reflection and thinking it's so beautiful, then how beautiful it would be the real tree, isn't it? That if just the reflection is so beautiful, whatever we are seeing around, isn't it beautiful? Many things are beautiful around us. If we think that the reflection is only this beautiful, how beautiful it will be the real thing, right? This person will think like that. Oh, this material world is just a perverted reflection, and understands that Lord is the cause of all causes, and he realizes the universal vision of Vasudeva, and this vision precipitates full surrender to Krishna as his highest goal. So all this is talking about a person who thinks, how a person is thinking that Vasudeva is everything. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. How this person is thinking like that is because of this. This is how his mentality is. And devotional service, as I was telling, how can one become a devotee? Who will tell? How can one become a devotee? We were discussing recently. How can any person who is even the Sukritina, Duskritina, whatever he may be, how can he can become a devotee? By whose association he can become a devotee?
A pure devotee.
Pure devotees associate. I mean, any devotee is fine, but if he has to get the if he wants to get pure devotion, if he has to go back home, back to Godhead, then he must get the association of a pure devotee. Absolutely. So for us, we have the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. We are so fortunate, very, very fortunate to come in connection with Srila Prabhupada. So we are able to know Bhagavad Gita as it is, right? Now, who are the other people who, according to Krishna, who have no knowledge, and those who surrender to demigods, and those who are impersonalists? Impersonalists means, yes, Udya, want to try?
They want to merge into the impersonal Brahman.
Yes, right. Good. Hmm. So I'm in everyone's heart as a super soul. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to that particular deity. So this is really amazing, isn't it? Krishna is doing miracles. And, I mean, it's when I got to know this for the first time, I was really surprised. How can any person be this compassionate? Now Shiva or Durga Devi or anyone, Ganesh, they don't know that we exist at all. They actually doesn't know. But Krishna, who is there in the in the heart as a super soul, he knows that this Jivatma is trying to serve that demigod. So if I pray to if my favorite god is Ganesh, then what do? I pray to Ganesh. My dear Ganesh, I need to get first rank. So if I get first rank, then I'll give you a nice sweets. I'll offer you nice sweets. Then I'll get a first rank. Then I'll think that, oh, Ganesh is so merciful. He gave me first rank. But who is actually giving? Vihan, who is actually giving?
Krishna.
Krishna is actually giving, absolutely. But Krishna, now actually what's happening? Now I'm thinking, because I don't know about Krishna, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, oh, Ganesh is giving me, Lord Ganesh is giving me all the benedictions. So I'll become the Bhakta of Ganesh. Oh, is very nice. I'll take shelter of Ganesh. And that's how it's happening. And Krishna is continuing. Men of small intelligence, Alpa Medasam. Krishna uses the word Alpa Medasam in the verse. Worship the demigods, and the fruits are limited and temporary. And those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods. But my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet. And Krishna is telling, because they don't know about Krishna, that's why they're less intelligent. So what happens? Their fruits and the fruits are temporary until I have this body, until I'm in this body of Akshita, then till then, whatever the desires are there, of course, Krishna is sanctioning, but Krishna is showing as if Lord Ganesh is giving to me. So if I leave this body, then do I know? Will I remember Lord Ganesh? No, right? If I'm in a dog body, can I remember Lord Ganesh? No, I won't remember. So this anything that I'm doing, it's just temporary. I'm just doing for this body, right? And the fruits are also temporary. Only till I'm in this body, whatever results that I may get, I may get. So and then later, because I'm worshipping Ganesh, I may go to the Ganesh planet wherever he is. But that's also material, right? That's also not spiritual. But if a person who worships Krishna, who becomes devotee of Krishna, he'll go to Krishna. He'll go to the Krishna's planet. Okay. So why demigod worship was considered as less intelligent? Lack of knowledge about Krishna. That's the main thing. This living entity, it doesn't know about Krishna. It doesn't know that there is super soul who is taking care of everything. This living entity wants. So the source he doesn't know. What are all this Jivatma doesn't know who is worshipping the demigod. He doesn't know that Krishna is the source of everything. He or she doesn't know that Krishna makes steady faith. Who is giving that faith? Krishna is giving the faith so that this Jivatma can do something to worship those demigods also. And Krishna is giving all the benefits through the demigods to the living entities. And the basis of choice of worship, modes of need. And one more thing that Krishna is giving here, that according to my nature, I worship that particular demigod. it depends on my nature also. If my nature is to worship, is to feel, if I'm more tamasic, then I'll worship some bhutas, prechas, pishachas. So these people also, many people does some bhakti to harm others, right? Tamasic bhakti. They do bhakti to harm others. Or this person has tortured me, so something has to happen to him, so that I'm doing puja or something. Because of their modes in the modes that they are in, whether they may be tamasic, rajasic, or sattvic, and the natures that they have, the behavior that they have, accordingly they'll worship different demigods. And what is the result of that? They go to the demigods' planets, right? Because of why this all these things are there, because of this lust, and the results are temporary. But what happens to Krishna's devotees? Krishna's devotees, they go to the supreme planet of Krishna. And the result of demigod worship is perishable, but Krishna's, by worshipping Krishna, anything that we do for Krishna, it's unlimited and eternal. Okay. So the same thing it's repeated here also about the demigod worshippers. So what is the nature? What is the nature of demigod worshippers? They follow karma kanda of the Vedas and are attracted to the material enjoyment and quick results. So the nature is they follow the karma kanda section of the Vedas and they're attracted to the material enjoyment and they want quick results. And the philosophy, they believes that one who worships a demigod can reach a supreme lord. Now, if I take a bus or flight to India, can I go to England? Is it possible? If I take my flight to India, is it possible that I can land in England? Maybe there is connecting flights. No connecting flight. There is a direct flight to India. So can I go and land in England? Is it possible? No, isn't it? Then if I'm worshipping demigod, how can I go to the Supreme Lord? But this person, he doesn't know who is the Supreme Lord. That's the problem. So accepting demigods as equal as Krishna, and it's an offense. It's actually one of the Nama Aparada to treat someone like Shiva or Brahma equal to Krishna. It's actually one of the offense while chanting, isn't it? One of the 10 Nama Aparadas that we should not treat any demigod equal to Krishna. That's one of the Aparada. Already we have so much credit. That's why one chanting, Ajamil went back, isn't it? We are chanting so many rounds, still we are here. Why? Do you remember the story? Why we are here still after chanting so many rounds? Vihan, you want to tell?
Because you committed offenses.
Offenses. Right. Absolutely. So this person who is demigod worshipper, unknowingly, not even knowingly, unknowingly is committing one of the offense of Nama Prada. I think it's third offense, isn't it? Or second? I think second. I think so. Second or third offense. He's committing that offense. So like that, we might have committed many offenses. So much list is there for us. Big bucket list is there. That's stopping us. Even though we are chanting many rounds, there is some result, not to the extent that it has to come. And the particular demigod, he thinks he's supreme instead of Krishna. That's even blunder. How can one think like that? Right? And this world is meant for my enjoyment. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. I'm the enjoyer. Resides the supreme enjoyment in the higher planets. Falls prestige and intelligence lost due to lusty desires. Performs duties, worships demigods, performs sacrifice. Result, he goes to the higher planet systems and enjoys some highest results. And then what happens? Kshine Punyam Martyalokam Vishanti. After finishing all the credit, he comes back again to accumulate karma. It's the same thing. Avyaktam vyaktikim apannam manyate mama buddhayaha param bhavam yajanantu mama vyayam anuttamam. Unintelligent men who do not know me perfectly think that I, the Supreme Personality of God and Krishna, was impersonal before and have assumed this personality. Due to their small knowledge, they do not know my higher nature, which is imperishable and supreme. So this person foolishly he thinks that Brahman is highest. This is for the person who wants to merge into Brahman. In the Brahman, who wants to merge into Brahman, one of the impersonalists that we talked, that the Gnani, right? The Gnani, this person wants to merge into Brahman, isn't it? There is another class of impersonalists, they are called as Mayavadis. You might have heard this in Prabhupada's purports or somewhere, isn't it? Did you hear this name somewhere? Mayavadis? Yes or no? Yes? Yes. Okay. Mayavadis, they're one class of impersonalists. They think that Krishna has got this. Krishna is also material. That's why they go to hell. It's told. It's told that Mayavadis will go to hell because they consider Krishna's form as material form. But the Gnani that we discussed in the transcendental diagram in the left wing, that Gnani, he knows that Krishna is there, but he has attraction for the Brahman. So he wants to worship Brahman. He wants to merge into Brahman. But these Mayavadis, they think that you are God, I am God, everyone is God. Because we forgot that we are God, we are suffering. So all these nonsense philosophies they have, they cook something. I mean, it's actually very unfortunate to be in that position, but the fortunate thing, they didn't get the mercy of a devotee, so they are suffering like that. So this person, what he thinks that Krishna is also, it's called Vidya Pratibhimbita Chaitanya. Okay, I don't want to tell all the technical details. They think that when Brahman is reflected on Maya, Krishna is there. Krishna is coming. Like that. They don't know about Krishna's form, the transcendental form, the Shama Sundar's form. So I never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent, for them, I'm covered by my eternal creative potency, Yoga Maya. So the deluded world knows me not, who am unborn and infallible. So if Krishna is everywhere, we should all see Krishna, isn't it? Now, before Krishna is telling Vasudeva Sarvamiti, everywhere Krishna is only there, then how we are not able to see Krishna? For that, Krishna is answering in this verse that we are not able to see Krishna because Krishna is covered by his internal potency. Now, if Krishna is covered by internal potency, does it mean that internal potency is greater than Krishna? What do you guys think? Is it like that? If Krishna is covered by internal potency, so do you think internal potency is greater than Krishna? No, right? So for that, Prabhupada gives an example. Now the cloud is covering the sun, is right? If the cloud is covering the sun, does it mean that cloud is superior than the sun? If cloud is covering the sun, we cannot see the sun. Does it mean that cloud is greater than the sun? No, isn't it? Similarly, the Yoga Maya, even though it's covering Krishna, it is not greater than Krishna. Krishna is the Sarva Karna Karanam, is Adi Purusham. Govindam Adi Purusham is the supreme personality of Godhead, head of all gods, right? This Yoga Maya is the Yoga Maya, she's covering Krishna, and Krishna will be revealed to him. Now there is a big personality, right? Maybe suppose the Prime Minister, Modi. If we have to go and meet Modi, he will ask the reason why you want to meet me, isn't it? The secretary, the personal secretary will ask us why we have to meet Mr. Modi, right? If just a person who is a prime minister of some small country in this small world, in this small universe, if he's having so much restriction, if he's having choice to choose with whom he has to associate. Now Krishna, who is the supreme personality of Godhead, won't he be having choice to whom we want to associate? He's having, isn't it? He has full right to choose whom he want to associate, isn't it? So for whom he wants to associate, he'll reveal him. If for whom he don't want to associate with, he won't reveal. And with whom Krishna will associate, who is a pure devotee. So the result of being impersonalist, what is the position of this person now? Then they do not know Lord as unborn and infallible, and the Supreme Lord, he hides from this foolish and unintelligent person, and Lord gets covered by his internal potency. So they cannot understand Krishna. See, the qualification of understanding Krishna, only pure devotees like Pandavas, Bhishma, and few others understood about Krishna, even though many people were there in the battlefield. And except devotees, all considered him as ordinary. That's actually their misfortune. Mm. So, O sign of Bharata, O Arjuna, as a supreme personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, that are all happening in the present, and that's all things that are yet to come. I also know the living entities, but me, no one knows. And then, O sign of Bharata, O conqueror of foe, all living entities are born into delusion, bewildered by dualities, rise and from desire and hate. Krishna is just giving the sorry. So for this, how Krishna is able to know past, present, and future? Because Krishna is Karno Dakshay Vishnu, from whom we are all coming, from whom all these jivas are coming, from Karno Dakshay Vishnu, isn't it? The Karno Dakshay Vishnu knows exactly our past, present, and future. And actually, Karno Dakshay Vishnu, who is none other than Garbho Dakshay Vishnu, who is non-different, who is non-different from Garbho Dakshay Vishnu, and who is non-different from Kshiro Dakshay Vishnu. And the Paramatma's role in this material world is to control the Jiva Shakti and the Maya Shakti. That's his upadhi. That's his job. Now I have a job, right? You are all having a job. Job means some work, upadhi. Now you're all students. I'm also a student. So I have a job, you have a job. Like that Paramatma's job is to control Jiva Shakti and the Maya Shakti. Okay. And then persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated and are free from the delusions of dualities of delusion, and they engage themselves in my service with determination. This is actually very interesting that what Krishna is telling. Who can become a devotee also? Who can another important point, that one point, this is the main very important, the only point is that whoever comes in association of devotee, he becomes a devotee, right? But who can come into the association of such a devotee? That's mentioned here. If a person who is very sinful, right, and he took the punishment of all that sinful activity, so now he's little pious now because he got some purification because of taking the punishment. So by having taken punishment and became purified, and then now he starts acting piously. Because of acting piously, why he's acting piously? Because his sinful actions are completely eradicated. When this pious person, when he comes in contact with bhakta. Now here, sinful reactions means it may be the anarthas also. If our anarthas are so much, then we cannot chant also. Many people, they cannot chant also. Because their anarthas are so many anarthas they have, they think that, oh, they may be very nice. In their intention, they may think, oh, I'm so nice. But still, if someone is not able to chant Hare Krishna, that means they have so many anarthas. Actually, a person who is not able to chant the shloka, who is not able to chant Mahamantra, who is not able to take the name of Krishna, right? Then he's having so many anarthas. There is some story that I forgot who, but he was not able to chant Krishna's name actually. He was trying very hard to chant Krishna's name. I think in Chaitanya Charitamrita somewhere, he's telling Chaitanya, but he's not telling Krishna Chaitanya. He was not able to pronounce Krishna's name. He was not able to utter Krishna's name because of the offenses. Right? So chanting Krishna's name is not easy. We should be free from offenses. Then only we'll be able to chant. If you're not chanting, then we should introspect. Maybe there are so many anarthas that are stopping us. Definitely. I think we can stop here. I'll see how many slides we have. Yeah, we have very few. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Are there any questions? I think Priya Mataji had some network issue, right? We'll share it in. I'll post it in YouTube so you can recheck. Okay,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji, I'll watch it.
Yes. Hare Krishna. I'll quickly share the attendance link.